All right, we finally got a great week in GTA Online with the addition of some new content as well as actually some great bonuses too. So let's get into it. We're going to start with the LS Car Meet prize drive vehicle, which is the Uber Mock Design Classic, and the challenge is to place top 5 in LS Car Meet races for 4 days in a row. And then for the podium vehicle, we have the Fister Growler. For the time trial this week, there's going to be the Great Ocean Highway, and the premium race is Art to Art. And then for the robberies that we have over at the salvage yard, we have the cargo ship, the gangbanger robbery, and the McTony robbery. And for the dealerships at Luxury Autos, we have the Class A Impala LX and also the Vapid Elton, 2 recent vehicles of course. And then after that at Simeon's, we have the Canis Calari, the Dinka Jester race car, the Karen Fudo, the Impante Ruiner, and the Pagasi Torero. And then as for the new content, we have the drag races. If you guys remember last week, I did mention this. Rockstar is going to be adding the additional, drag races to the series, just adding a few more. And honestly, the drag races are a great addition, especially for into cars. This is something that came out with the recent Chop Shop DLC update that's been out for about a month now. And it's definitely just a fun addition to have in GTA Online. And going along with that, Rockstar is giving out double money NRP. And then we also have that on the Rhino Hunt's adversary mode. And the best bonus that we had this week for sure is that also on the auto shop robbery contract. So those are going to be giving out double money NRP on that, which is great because obviously with the payment wise that we have now, it's not the best, but it's not the worst at all. Most cars give a decent amount of money, so I think with this bonus, it's definitely going to encourage people to play more for sure, especially people like me. You're getting close to $1 million now when it comes to these robbery contracts. And then ending off with the discounts, we actually have most vehicles that are actually on the sites and not only available at the dealerships, which is good. But we also have a property this week, which is the auto shop that's going to be 30% off, as well as the modification and upgrades, which is definitely a great business to have when it comes to getting into the contracts. Again, these are not the same as the one in the salvage yard. And then also if you want to get to some of the other things like, customer deliveries and just other exotic exports and all that, then this is definitely an addition people for sure should get. And auto shops are not even that expensive as well. So this is definitely an investment. If you don't already have it, definitely go ahead. And then going along with the auto shop, when it comes to clothing, we have 30% off the LS Tuners racing suits and also the HSW ones. The HSW ones are only going to be on the next gen consoles, and then both of them are going to be available at the LS Car Meet. And then adding off with vehicle discounts, we have that on the Anis Euros, the Dominator ASP, the Sultan RS Classic, the Calico GTF, and the Pagasi Torero. I'm going over these vehicles. Most of them are of course from the LS update, LS Tuners update. So this is really revolved around that, obviously, especially with the drag races and all that. But the best vehicle for sure this week, if you don't already have, is the Calico GTF. This vehicle, when you put the low grip tires, makes it 10 times more faster. I'll leave a link in the description to a video I made about that. And honestly, the Dominator SP is not bad as well for sure, and the Sultan RS Classic. So definitely some good vehicles on discount this week compared to the previous weeks, especially last week. That was terrible. But yeah, overall, pretty good week. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to the money, of course, again, it's going to be the robbery contracts. That's the best thing about it. And then, of course, also the addition of drag races, of course, if you're into that. So if you guys want to get started with the drag races, by the way, it's going to be in the menu under races. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to subscribe and put on post notifications. Also, don't forget to drop a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.